On God,
Most of the time.
The world is about, like you said, women. But you would say ratchets, but I say women.
Not like women. I mean, I just think they're all women. The ratchets are women too.
Uh-huh.
I respect women, and I want them to chase every desire they have. Without being judged, bro. That's what these men judge way too much. Like, she's a hoe for this. She's not a hoe for none of that. If that's the case, I'm a hoe.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yo. It's your boy Hakeem, and you are watching Our Generation Music. And today, I'm with a pioneer of the SoundCloud sound, producer extraordinaire, my boy, Bighead. How we doing today, my brother?
Chilling, man. Big chilling.
Yeah.
Just seeing where the day takes us.
Let's see where the day
God's will.
It's crazy because Bighead is a completely different person now. Is that fair to say? These days, you're a completely different guy.
Oh, same guy's in there somewhere, trying to take me down. He's in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure. I don't live how I used to live, but he's in there. I'm still that same thing. It's there. It's alive and well.
Fucking crazy.
I just beat his ass sometimes.
Y'all fight every day.
Every day.
I want to just start this off by giving a little quick story on the first time I ever met you because it was wild. I had just moved to LA. I think I was like a week in here, and I had just met some people. They're like, "Oh, there's a party tonight." I'm like, "Oh, where at?" They're like, "Oh, downtown, at the Loft with Lil Tracy, Bighead, and Lil Peep, and NetHarp, and all these people." And I was like, I don't know any of these guys. I wasn't hip to shit. I didn't know who you got where, but I was like, nigga, a party, my first week in LA, like first weekend. It was New Year's. I'm like, oh yeah, it's lit. It's up. Bro, I walk in there. I get in the elevator at the time. I didn't know who he was. It was Peep. Like, I was me, Peep, and like, I think it was this other homie at the time was in the elevator. And I just seen this tatted up ass, skinny white kid just like fucked up out of his mind in the elevator. And like the bitches that was next to me, they're all tripping out and shit, fanning out, like type shit. And he just doesn't give a fuck. He go inside the party, and I walk in, and it's just like this loft. It's dark, and it's just everyone's just drinking, and just
gross.
Music is fucking loud, and it's just like a super different vibe. I seen girls on Instagram that I was trying to fuck at the time. They wouldn't pay me no mind, but a couple months later, we smacked that. But it was just crazy because like my whole world just got like, it was like this crazy culture shock because I'm like, yo, all these kids like in this warehouse like looking. I never been inside lofts and shit. Like
that shit was a movie. I can't believe because I used to like I was trying to date this girl upstairs from there.
Really?
And when I met her, she would have didn't live there already.
Mm-hmm.
So I met her around the same time I met Tracy and them. So I'm at the lofts, and then the girl's like, "Oh, I'm moving downtown," and then I'm talking to this girl, and then she ends up moving to the loft right upstairs. So I'm like, I'm thinking like my life's matching up perfect. Like I got a girl upstairs because I was living in Palmdale at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like keep traveling back down to the loft, trying to work with like Peep, Tracy, everybody, and I'm just like, me and Tracy just. Bro, we didn't leave. We were just with each other doing everything. We had a Benz at the time. We drove to Arizona in that shit, bro. Like,
why did you guys drive to Arizona?
For shows.
Oh, okay.
We were just like, we're gonna hop in the Benz and all go. It's like we packed the Benz with like all the homies. Jeez. And I'm just like, bro, I'm putting miles on this shit. I got my mirror knocked off down there in downtown. I was like, man, I'm just gonna fuck this Benz up. But that's what you have to do. Whatever it takes to like get to where y'all all at right now. You gotta do whatever it takes.
Shit was crazy, man. It's like. There was just so much culture in that house, bro. Like when I was watching the documentary and everything too, and they were talking about it, it was just like, damn, I really got to experience that and go there a few times. Like not a lot.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even know I met you there.
Bro, I just came around. Like when I just came around. Like that was the first time me like in LA, like those were my first experiences. That's
quite an introduction to LA. Like
right?
Dude, cause I'm from LA and I'm down when I first went to that loft, bro, I was like, and I'm like newly doing drugs then, so like I'm pretty turnt at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, this is crazy turnt. Like we're all like, it's a bunch of people on my level, and we're all together, and they all make me. I was just like, this is crazy, and it was like a mess. It was dirty. Yeah, and then I'm like,
music, but I heard so much dope new music that night. Like I got so exposed to so much new music. I was faded. I was talking like it was just like this crazy culture. I'm like, who is this? What's this? Like, what the fuck? I'm asking questions. I'm like, yo, this is fire. Like
yeah, and then like NetArb always was there, like playing really random artists.
Yeah.
And, like just shit I've never even heard at the time. Yeah, it was a vibe, man. It was such a vibe, dude. I couldn't relive that though. That shit is tiring. I'd probably die. 100%.
It's crazy because it's like it's one of those things. Yeah, it's like even like it's kind of like me with football and shit. Sometimes I would like trip out. I'm like, bro, that shit's dangerous as fuck. I can't believe I did that. Like
football's not dangerous.
Yes,
it's dangerous.
Holy
I raced motocross.
That's dangerous too.
That's like stupid. That's like, why are you doing it?
That's so dangerous too, bro. Like,
no, football is 100% dangerous.
It's very dangerous, bro. I played linebacker, so it's like, nigga, that shit is no joke. It's very dangerous, bro. Like now, when I think about it in my body, now in my mental mind, I'm like, bro, I'm crazy for doing that. Like,
no, you're not,
bro. Yes, it is, bro. I'd like, bro, on Saturday mornings, bro, after the game, bro, I would wake up and like crawl to the couch. Like I would crawl there and just stay there all day and watch college football.
I could not see you ever playing football, bro.
You can't. The common theme with me.
You took the right path.
The common theme with me in my life is people are always surprised at the things I do or can do or get really good at. That's been my whole entire life. Like I got a skateboard today and everyone's like, you can't skate. Then in a week now they're gonna see the skate clips.
I bet I skate better.
You definitely do. You skating in Palmdale.
Yeah, I skate. I used to skate.
Why you don't skate no more?
Cause I don't know, like
you should.
I broke my collarbone. I do need a hobby. It's funny cause Hakeem told me recently I was stressing out and then he's like, bro, you know what you gotta do, bro? You done lived like 30 lives. Like you gotta go you gotta go to your white roots. You gotta play some golf or go
skateboarding, go
skating
like,
would be tight,
or
but
go to a pottery class, like go do shit. Like
the thing with me, I can't just go do shit. I wanna get really good at shit. So if I pick up skateboarding, I want to get super good where I like skate every day and that'll be my main focus of life. Like anytime I pick up something again, I just like, I don't want to do it mediocre. I want to be really fucking good at it. That's why I'm not good at having hobbies. Cause if I get obsessed with something, I'm going to fucking obsessively do it.
I feel like that's a great mentality to have, but for where you at right now in life, bro, you need hobbies. You need to just be like, just something, bro. Like, or riding a bike. Go pick a bike up and go on bike rides. Cause like, I feel like you're just so deep inside, bro. Like you live in the grand scheme of shit, bro. You live for like 3 niggas, bro. Like there's people that are going to live and die and don't even experience the type of shit y'all niggas was doing.
Even producers.
Exactly.
They're not going to experience it.
They're not going to experience what y'all experience.
Cause they're just going to make beats and then that's the life.
You guys,
which is tight.
Which is you guys lived a certain lifestyle. Like y'all niggas was partying and then drenched in music, fucking bitches, going to different countries. Like it's just like you were living on thrill. It was just constantly like.
I felt like those, you know, like them rock star documentaries.
Yeah,
like
bro.
Those rock band documentaries. I felt like I always like when I was younger, I was like, I want to live like those rock bands.
And y'all did.
And my dad talks about. And I was like, oh, I did it. And it wasn't that. It was tight. But it's like, dang, was it worth it type shit?
I mean, you made it out. So
yeah,
it's worth it now, you know? Yeah. Like you.
But then you just, once you have the taste, that shit is kind of fun. You're like, I want to keep tasting that. You know, I want to do that shit a little longer. That shit is exciting.
It is. But
it's
no more of that.
It's just too hard to keep going.
We getting older, bro. It's like, you gotta you know, if you. No, you don't drink or nothing right now. Nothing. It's completely sober.
Yeah.
So you got to pick up you got to get into coconut juices.
Well, I drink coconut juice.
Get into fucking just other things, man. I want to see.
Golfing is not exciting enough.
Coffee isn't exciting?
No, golfing, no. I don't see the fun in it. I could picture myself doing it. I don't have to try it. I just picture what I have to do to golf. And I'm like, it's not that. I think tennis would be even funner.
You should do. I can see that.
Just get ripped and shit.
Yeah, why not?
Nah, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get a hobby
man.
soon.
Go to a pottery class. The homie just said
that's
just
bro,
fun.
It pissed me off.
Really?
Yeah. It's not exciting. I want something exciting still.
Maybe
bro.
Maybe you can start drawing.
I'm so not artistic.
You don't have to be. You can just draw.
But I want to be able to look at the art and say, God, I'm a fucking amazing artist.
Fuck. All right. Well, you've been playing video games, though. I know you be
Yeah.
gaming a lot. Like, what have you been playing?
I play Rocket League and only Rocket League.
I heard you're fucking fire at Rocket League.
I'm pretty decent.
Are you like on the top score shit and all that stuff or no?
Nah. I'm like decently ranked.
You're decently Rocket League ranked.
I actually hate video games besides that game.
That's the only game you have?
Yeah, I've tried all these. Because someone told me, maybe you need to pick up video games. Because I was like going through like a depressed time. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to pick up COD. I try to play Call of Duty. And I'm like, this is it. First of all, who wants to play a game that you're going to get fucking scared all the time?
Yeah.
I get jump scared too much. And then I'm like, then there's too much like tactics. Like, it's just too much going on. And then when I found Rocket League, it's just simple. You have a fucking car, put the ball in the net. And then I found out like all the other shit. Yeah, I just end up playing that only. And then I was like, I like this game, but no fucking other games.
Well, at least you found a game to keep you occupied.
Yeah,
but
facts.
Wait. You dropped out of school, right?
Yeah, I dropped out of school.
Maybe you can go to school. Maybe you can.
I was thinking about that.
Maybe you can like go to school and like.
I want to conquer math, low key. I've been thinking about that shit.
Maybe you can be the next Einstein or some shit.
Because I was like, man, I was always jealous of the kids when I was younger that could do math real easily. But I got good grades, but they were like they did it easily, like as if they had like some other type of brain. I'm like,
and it'll be challenging.
Are we doing the same math?
Yeah.
Like, and
I hate math. Shout out Miss Foley, Kathy. If you're watching this, I would have never made it through high school without you. Thank you.
Yeah, I never been to a real high school. Bro, I wish I went to a real high school, bro. That's just probably so lit.
Fuck. So what do you do? Did your friends just like when they were?
I had
when
no
you were in
friends,
school?
bro. This is what I was doing. I was just inside. I was just in the room, and then I at like what 16ish, 17ish. I just started making beats, bro. And I was just like, man, and I just didn't feel cool, bro. I did not feel cool because I was homeschooled and I'm starting that 16. 16 is when like kids start get popping in your hometown. They're they're fucking hoes and shit, and like and getting jobs low key. Some of them are, and I'm just like, bro, I am not tight, bro. Like, I wake up in like sweats and a t-shirt, and I just fucking make beats all day in their ass. But I'm just like, bro, I'm gonna sit here every day and make these beats until I'm fucking cool. Like,
you did it. But how long did it take you to realize you were good at making beats? Was it a certain beat?
I still don't feel good.
I know you do. That shit is crazy to me because like I'll see you make a beat, but like, yo, this sucks, or like
there's always room for growth. But I knew I was decent at making beats around 3 years.
3 years in?
3 years. That's when, and that was like the funnest time. When people started buying my shit on SoundCloud, and I was like making a living, I was like, I'm probably
what's a living like? How much were you making in those early days?
A lot, like
a month. How much?
$10K a month.
Fuck. What were you doing with that?
Spending it just like with the homies, because that was around the same time. So I start getting some money and I'll buy a car, and then like now we're graduating high school, or we're out of high school already, and like we're going out to parties, and I'm starting to kind of like venture out because I kind of start feeling cool, and that's when I started drinking alcohol and shit. Damn. So like, and then doing snorting some coke and shit. Just just doing little baby drugs.
That's when you fell in love with the ratchets.
Yeah. And that's just when I was like, oh, bro, my whole life's so toxic. It's just like, it's like you could just tell there were so many insecurities, and it was just like, I'm gonna do this to be cool and this to be cool, and I need this to make, and it's not a good way to live that way.
You feel like you have a lot of insecurities?
Oh, bro, I feel like I'm just gonna speak for myself, but like
most people do. We all do.
Yeah, but like, especially if you want to do music for a living, there's some type of insecurity in the background saying this is gonna make you feel better or cooler.
Yeah, or maybe not feeling good enough, or like being a rapper or artist or producer, it's a popularity contest. That's all it is over and over again.
I've been thinking about that so much. Especially being sober, bro. Like, is when you start realizing like you see things so clear, and I'm just looking like, God, people are it's a bunch of people trying to be cool at every moment of the day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I can't be that. I can't
do you ever have a bummy t-shirt on, nigga? Like, post that on the gram.
I can't be that cool all day, bro. Especially sober, bro. It's like tiring, bro. Like, I'm just a human, bro. Like,
that nigga Bighead said, yo, bro, I just be trying to chill. Niggas be like, I go on the gram. Niggas got the Gucci, Fendi, Louis on.
They're out at the clubs every day.
Like everything.
With the baddest every day. I guess I was doing that at one point. So I'm like, bro, I can't do that every day.
Y'all stayed with the eaters, bro. Niggas, bro, you stayed with some eaters back in the day, bro. I know you. How many, you fucking a lot of bitches these days?
Here and there. Here and there.
Say a lot of ratchets. What's that?
Bro, pretty much I take the drugs away. I'm gonna replace it with something. Girls is a drug.
Yeah, bro. Pussy is a drug. Chatter. What's that? What's that shirt? Chatter what?
Chaturbate.
What's that? It's like, definitely one of them websites that.
And now it's like I'm sponsoring it. Now it's just like those them porn sites.
Oh, you sponsored by it?
No, I'm just wearing it because it's like anything sexual. I'm gonna wear because I don't know. Maybe I have a sex problem. Maybe.
Probably do.
I got like horny here. I love ratchets here. I just got this girl like sitting on top of this dude, and he's crying in her tits.
Damn. You think you got a sex problem? How many bitches you fucked in the day before?
Like 4.
Were they all friends?
Nah, it was on tour. It was like at the same time, kind of.
Oh, so that's an orgy.
Kind of.
So they was all in the room, you and 4 bitches?
Yeah. Oh, actually 3 maybe. 3 fucked. But like I was counting the other ones because like maybe I was getting head by some and shit, you know?
Bro, big.
It was such a blur, bro. I was laying down the other day trying to think about like my whole life, and I was like, God, I feel like that was like another life that I died in, and now I'm in this rebirth, and I can't remember my old life. Bro, it's crazy. It's the craziest shit.
I told you, bro. Y'all niggas, bro, lived. That's what you gotta understand, bro. I feel like mentally, like you in this weird place right now, like mentally about little shit, but like, bro, you lived for like 3 niggas, bro.
Right.
Like you've lived a crazy life. Yeah. With, you know what I'm saying? Like there's still more to accomplish. There's more money to make.
Yeah, I think there's more grown man moves, man.
Yeah, there's more things, you know, get your business straight and all that shit. But as far as like thrills and like, bro, you niggas live over that with. Every day, every hour, just literally indulge in music, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. That's all y'all niggas was on.
Shit was tight, bro. Shit was tight, bro. But see, bro, that's the thing, bro. Like, producer isn't supposed to live that way.
Not a lot of producers
Especially
do.
These new young producers, do not do that.
You know, they shouldn't be living like that.
No, bro, you gotta fucking make beats all the time.
Yeah,
you got to be obsessed with just making beats. Not even girls, nothing, bro. Beats. It'll pay out because I got sidetracked for a second, bro. Like, and once you get in that fast life, bro, that obsession of the music, it just takes that whole passion away for a second. Yeah. You forget.
So like the lifestyle can take the passion away from the music.
100%. You get it because that shit feels too validating, too good. All that like the girls, the drugs, and just being here and there,
being lit and popping,
being cool,
pulling up.
It feels better than it's slightly better feeling than making a good beat. It's like, oh, this is, and it's from beats. Mm-hmm. So it's like, oh, the work I put in, maybe this. But nah, bro, the beats is where the kid that sits in his room all day, being a nerd, making that beat, or in the studio all day, no matter what, while everyone's out, you guys gonna pay off.
Yeah, in the longer run, you won't be.
You want the longer run.
Yeah,
bro.
You want the longer run. So, you know, being focused and having tunnel vision is very important. Very, very important. Well, all right, I want to talk about, you know, because producers do that. They all sit in their room or sit in the studio and they're making beats all day, but that can, you know, affect your mental health and shit. Like, how is your mental health, and what are some things you do to like get your shit right mentally?
I think nowadays it's like even if I'm having a day where I'm like, okay, I should probably make some beats today. Let's say I was with my daughter or something, or I had a few days off, and I'm like, but damn, I don't feel like, it's hard to get motivated sometimes, right? I'm like, or because being sober when you're normally not sober, when you're normally not used to it, it's like your head's gonna be loud. It's gonna say you suck. It's gonna say all these negative things, which most producers I don't think deal with, or they deal with a little on a minor scale, but not to the point where it's like you have that voice in your head saying quit.
Well, you have to. There's that voice isn't suppressed anymore. You're actually truly
dealing
with
there,
that.
And it's magnified. So what I do if I'm feeling that way and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make some beats today, I'll meditate before I make the beat, and I'll pray. I'll go hit my knees and pray, like ask God for some inspiration today.
So have you turned to religion, or like
not religion, just like a higher power, just a God. So I'll do that, and then like if I've been making so much beats and I feel like I'm kind of boring out, I'll go play video games. Take some days off, play some video games, or I'll go out. I'll go just grab some food and sit down somewhere. Go on a drive. I'll go ask someone else.
You have anyone you call or talk to or anything like that, or?
I have a whole network of people I talk to that don't do music.
Okay,
but that's who I talk to. People that just regular people. I have friends that sober people, and I talk to them.
You've been going to AA and everything?
Yeah, I go to a 12-step program, AA.
Gee, how's that been? Good?
Yeah, I mean, it saved my life, right?
And what do you do that, like, what, every day?
I go every day.
Jeez.
Every day. I mean, it's serious.
Yeah, I know.
It's a real mental disease.
Real commitment, bro. I'm proud of you for that, bro.
When I say, like, when my producers, homies are here and they hear the shit, I'm like, you don't think this? I say, like, X, Y, and Z, whatever it may be at that moment. They're like, no, bro, I don't think that. Or even when I tell you things and you're like, this man's crazy. Bro, it's like I'm at a war with my head all the time.
Well, it's your past self. Like,
nah, it's just my brain I was born with and dealt with because I think it comes from my family or something. I don't know
like
what it
addiction
comes from.
or
Yeah, bro. And it's not even just the fact of liking substances. I think it's like I just have this war in here, bruh. Everybody trying to take me out, and I just have to do things.
keep yourself occupied and focused.
Yeah, and keep my spirit going. That's
Well,
really all that matters.
You got a kid now. Sure, that makes you happy.
Yeah, man, I'm a selfish human. So I got to remind myself that I'm selfish. To remember I got a kid. I always remember I have a kid, obviously. Mm-hmm. But be like, this is not just for me. Because it's quick for, especially a person that had substance abuse, it's quick for them to be like, what, me all day. What's going to make me feel better? What will make my life better? And it's like, oh, it ain't even about that no more.
Yeah.
You know?
That's crazy. How long you been sober now?
Year and 8 months, so almost 2 years.
Did you get? Where are the things they give out? They give you guys.
I don't have. There's somewhere around here in the house.
I feel that. That's good though. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm really proud of you. I definitely do want to see you take up some more activities, which I think you'll find on your own time.
Yeah, I actually do. I'm gonna take more activities. That was the best advice someone's given me, especially like a normal person that's in the music. They don't normally give good advice. They'll be like, I hate that too, and be like, just don't overthink. Like,
what the fuck?
Oh, I wish I could do that, bro.
Like,
switch it. Like
general advices and general things, like, or general sayings, like, bro.
It's cringe.
It's just literal comment, like, bro. You need to just like, you might need to start taking some hikes. You need to go do regular tapping with your inner Caucasian self.
That's what you said. You need to tap on your inner white, your inner Caucasian.
Go jet skiing.
But see, that's tight. I need to go on a boat, bro.
Yeah, go.
That's maybe where my real inner Caucasian is, for sure, on a boat.
Ooh, maybe you can like ride a truck, like get tractor. Come on.
Yeah, I would do some shit like that.
Yeah, go do
that.
Be
a motocrosser.
And fucking maybe start gardening. Maybe you can get a garden, bro.
No, I'm too childish for that. Can't even I barely take care of myself. I barely know how to wash my. Look at my hair, bro. I can't even. I don't even know how to have straight hair. Are you ever gonna
let this shit fully dread or no?
Oh, it's fully dreaded. I'm trying to take these out.
No, that ain't fully dread.
Bro, this is a whole dread.
It's like free form.
It's free form.
I'm thinking like
I didn't mean to do that. It was all accidental. It's from laying on a bed and with wet hair, and it just started locking up. It sucks. I wish I had straight hair so bad. I was a baddie. I swear I felt way prettier than most of the girls.
Where around town is that I'm finer than my bitch?
Yeah.
Lil B, man. Shout out to Bass God. Well, all right. So what's your like? Because you're making beats sober and everything now. Like, what's your day to day? Like, what's your day to day like? Like, how many beats are you cooking up? Like, what's your routine now? What's your structure?
Dude, sometimes, some days I'll just make 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be like, man, I'm kind of getting a little antsy in this chair.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to get out of this chair, man. I made 2. But then on a good day, I'm making like 10. I can make a solid 10. Mm-hmm. And that's if I'm using loops or not. If I have a day where I'll sometimes make 4 out of loops and then 2, then I'll make 2 loops.
Mm-hmm. Or cook up 2 from scratch.
Yeah, or cook up 2 from scratch. But I just feel like if I'm trying to do from scratch all the time, you won't have enough beats. Now, everyone's doing it from loops, so you just have to hop on board. But it's funny, like in 2000, like when I started, bro, like there was no such thing as loops.
Yeah, you were one of the first people that worked with Pvlace.
Yes,
which is crazy. It's crazy to see everywhere he comes.
I remember his first loops. I still have them in my email. They're totally different.
Way better. He's way better now.
He's more like industrialized. I don't know, industry-like sounding.
It's like more.
It's like he got better. It's more like perfect sounding.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. You gave him what, his first big placement and everything?
No, I never, bro. When he was sending me loops, I was fried out of my mind. He actually flew out here and came and we chilled for a second, and I was so fried, bro. I would say I was making beats. I'd have the computer open, and I'd be trying to cook up for all day, but I'll just kind of start a beat, delete it, and I'll just be super fried. And I'm doing hella hard drugs, like, right? Mm-hmm. So a lot of weird things happen when you're locked in a room on hard drugs. Like, I don't even want to explain the things I was doing. It was insanity, bro. Mm-hmm. Straight like shit you would see a tweaker do in the movie. Pretty much you see what these tweakers do on the streets. Just put that tweaker in our bedroom. And that was me trying to make beats and then also making beats at the same time. So like, I'm already tweaking. So I'm looking at a program and I'm like trying to make, so that was around the time Pvlace was sending loops, and it was just like, I used them, but it's like, I wasn't even trying to work with nobody. I was trying to like, I was just trying to get fucked up, bro. The demon had a whole hold of me. But it is what it is, man.
I mean, I'm glad you got that hole. Well, all right.
It was exciting.
Yeah. Well, all right. Castles 2 just got put out.
Yes.
How do you feel about that, man? Finally on DSPs?
Yeah. I'm pumped about it. I'm glad the fans get to hear it on all platforms. Just a lot of things behind the scenes was like old management I had, just doing weird shit on my side on the masters. But all in all, I'm just glad it's on platforms. That whole project was crazy. Like, first of all, I was such a big fan of Castles 1 when I first heard it, and like I'm such a fanboy. I mean, I was the biggest Lil Tracy and Peep fanboy before I met them. Right?
Did music like come easier because you were such a fan of their music?
Yeah, it's easier to make that, like, at that time to make the music, kinda. But yeah, so like just the fact that when we were making those songs, and then I found out I was gonna be part of Castles 2, I was pumped at the time. I know I remember making them weird locations, like the first song, the Never Eat Never Sleep. I was like making it on his like on Peep's like dining or living room floor with no speakers, just like headphones, and then off the computer.
Oh, okay.
And then and then the song got made and heard it, and then like, or like even on Witchblades, like the sample was another sample from 3 Days Grace, but then someone had used that one, so I had to like find another sample and then put it on there, and then change all the 808 keys, and like make it to match that key of that song, and maybe it was just stuff like that, which was cool. And it was the fact that we were sampling like rock bands was different. You know, it's weird. I never like made stuff with them with guitars, very rarely. Like I try to still make like the emo sound, but with other sounds. Like Witchboys was a piano.
Yeah.
Never You Never Sleep was like a bell. And then like Favorite Dress had guitar in it, but I added synths on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was always trying to like add my little, because I was working with Dex at the time. I was making trap beats.
Yeah, he was making a bunch of trap beats. Yeah. Shit, man. Speaking of trap out, turned up, Lil Pump, Gucci Gang, 3-time plat. That's not correct, because it's probably what, like 6 now? 7?
Yeah, 6, I think.
That song's gonna end up diamond, bro.
I don't know.
You know,
maybe.
For sure.
Yeah, maybe.
It'll
over time, yeah.
Probably in like the next couple years, it'll end up maybe.
I wish I had the Youngboy plaque here.
Yeah, the Youngboy. How many plaque times is that?
I think 3 times, maybe 2. No, it's just 2.
Shit.
2 times platinum.
Fuck, man.
I made that beat, the Youngboy beat, like on Instagram Live, fried. Like if they knew, bro. That was like when getting to my peak of like friedness, bro. Yeah, like I was almost there. I wasn't all the way peaked out, but it was pretty bad. And I made that beat then. And it's just cool that the song comes out while I was fried, and I made it fried. So it's always like cool. And then the song's called Overdose.
How did you link with Youngboy? How did you get the beats to him or anything?
The A&R homie. Oh, and then we end up linking up in person. Bro, Youngboy's crazy.
Bro, he's the craziest energy.
I felt really intimidated when I was there playing beats. I remember I was just playing beats for him, and he's just looking straight. I'm like, bro, I don't know. And I'm like, do I stop playing the beat or what? Are these weak? And he'll be like, pull that up. So I was like, all right, chill.
That nigga's thinking about it. I'm a murder that nigga. Like, where did the nigga in his head, just like this,
bro? Like, you know what I would do, bro? I'd probably have more songs with Youngboy, a lot of people, but I would get to the studio, bro, and I'm like, bro, I gotta like. I would just be moving I'd be going to the bathroom so much because I'm trying to get loaded. So
damn, bro, you was wilding out like that?
I was wilding out, bro. So I would end up just like finding an escape plan to go back home to get fried. I want to get fried in the bedroom. Like, so yeah, I mean, I would be at the studio, but I'm not there. Like, I'll show up, but I'm not there. I'm going to be running around trying to sneak away so I could do some bad shit. And, yeah, bro, it's just not sustainable, bro. Like,
well, at least you can fucking warn and tell kids, you know,
yeah, that's
do that,
the goal, bro.
And just let them know, don't do that shit, bro. Like, you know, I'd be in a better
do not
mental.
take a perk. That's the whole. That is the whole.
I still ain't pop a perk yet.
That's all it took was that pop a perk, bro. You think you're gonna stay there?
Perk, how you
especially the perks now is all fentanyl. You think it because they're calling oxys now perks. Like we didn't talk. I don't call them that. Like an oxy is an oxy. An oxyfentanyl is an oxyfet with fentanyl made out of fentanyl. You know, all these kids taking like
fucking fentanyl.
Yeah, they're
fucking
but they're calling them perks. I don't know. It's crazy,
bro. It's so dangerous, man. Fuck, bro. Well, all right. Do you and Tracy? I know he was over here a while ago. I recently just seen him too. I know he's working on a project right now with Smoke a Sack and everything. You guys been working? Like, do we see some future Bighead and Tracy collab?
Oh, 100%. I just talked to Tracy last night.
Nice, man.
Yeah, we're gonna because he's doing that album, and then we're just gonna lock in.
Yeah,
we still been locking in like low key recently, like in between that album, just trying new things too.
Let's try to even create a new sound. Are you?
Yeah, we're trying to do some weird shit.
Are you actively trying to like create a new sound because you were so big part of the SoundCloud sound and everything. Y'all created a sound and a movement. Like, are you trying to do that? Because there's a bunch of new little kids and new artists that maybe you want to build with. Like, is creating a new sound anything like on your agenda or anything?
Not creating new sound, just like creating music I like with people I like. You know, really just trying to perfect the same sound or perfect the sound. That's all. It's really taking what, like say with Tracy, we taking what we did in the past and then making it now a little better, what we could change. And
just perfect. So it's more polishing and really perfecting what y'all started.
Yeah, and plus like back then my beats now are so much better, like way better. And then I was just like winging it. Back now, I kind of know like if I'm gonna work with an artist, I kind of know what I need to make. It's really easy to make anything now, which is crazy. Like I'm to the point where like beats aren't hard.
Or does that also fuck it up, making it more fun? Like, or it's not fun because it's not hard anymore? Like, because you said you were like challenging shit. So
yeah, it's not as fun nowadays. 100%. It's like I feel like it's just like it's just something I do now. It's like a part of me.
It's a job.
Yeah, it's like
that's what I was gonna ask you. I was like, do you prefer like mentally like those old days of making beats compared to now?
Well, yeah. Well, the thing that the loop thing now that everyone's using loops, it makes almost. I remember back then it was more fun because it felt more artistic. That you had to kind of try to make the melody, and it wasn't the standard wasn't so high. Like the loop guys are really good, really good. So we all have to collectively, if you want to make melodies, they have to be really good. Back then, it was like you kind of throw a melody together and then some drums. Piano, a little something, and you go. But it was fun. It wasn't like there's no expectations. But it was also like we're still making our own music. But now it's like robotic kind of feeling. It's like you just pull up a loop, put it in, fit it to tempo, whatever. Or you can change the tempo of it, whatever you do. You just like, and then throw some drums on it real quick. And it's like now I'm feeling like a factory. I don't feel like I'm doing art. I feel like I'm pushing out like some product.
You just feel machine-like.
Yeah. But it's like everyone's doing it, so I guess.
Well, all right. Well, what?
But you know what I noticed though is that you could get it's just as creative though, 100% using loops. Because I done made a beat say with the homie, and he's done something with the drums. I'm like, damn, I would have never done that. That's creative. Like even just different bounces and like so it's still creative. It's just my head wants to say some negative shit to itself. Like,
fuck, man.
You shouldn't like music now because we're all using Loop, and it's just, like it's gonna find any way to disrupt.
I don't see personally a difference between a loop and a sample.
No, I don't either. I think it's great.
Don't see the.
I think the time we're in is tight. It's actually tight.
It's just like, I think it's just practical. It's just like a practical thing to like get more work done. I think one of the biggest things, I think mentally a lot of people are still stuck in the past, like just mentally and like how things are done or whatever. And it's just like, that's just not how it is anymore, bro. It's like,
times change.
I hear you though. Like I would love to see like some more, like I do love samples. I love Kanye. I love how he chops, but there's guys for that. If I want to go listen to that, I'll go find
that. Yeah.
I'll go listen to that. I think people complain and be like, oh, all the loops sounds or whatever, this and that. But it's like, bro, there's so much music out here, bro.
There's so much.
Go and find it.
Yeah,
it sucks that it's not at the forefront, that it's easy for you to find it. But if you want to listen to some dope shit, bro, I promise you, bro, there's so much shit out there.
No, I think we're in a great time. I have nothing to even say reminisce on the past or nothing. Mm-hmm. I think we're in a great time, and right now it's just people making fucking hits.
Yeah, bro.
So you got a hit or you don't.
Bro, I watched a producer, I ain't gonna say his name, like, making loops, like, nigga made 30 beats in front of me. I sat there for an hour.
It's crazy.
30 beats.
Yeah.
And it was, like maybe an hour and a half I was there. I'm like, damn, how much was that? He's like, that's
bro,
30.
I'm realizing right now is you gonna, to keep up with music right now, you have to collab.
Oh, yeah. There's always like 3 or 4 niggas on a beat.
Yeah.
It's rare I see like one produced by one person.
No, yeah, you have to collab now. Because you have to be so open-minded. You never know if so-and-so dude over here, your homie here, or homie you can make some shit a little bit, make that part of the beat better.
It's and that's why I'm not so against loop, because music is a collaborative thing.
It has to.
So if it means that you can't physically collab with the kid, the person inside of your shit, but he can be from across the country and send you shit. Or now niggas are just sending the FLPs, like, just send me that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck it up. So send me the stems. Like, I'm gonna go.
Or even dudes are now just sending MIDI packs to each other.
Yeah.
And then like, you'll do the sound design.
Yeah, you pick the sounds. Here's the MIDI. Yeah,
here's
like
the MIDIs.
It's crazy.
Whatever, get that shit done. Whatever.
Yeah.
Now it's like, and plus things are so much music nowadays, and there's so much musicians or like big artists just popping right now. So, you have to have hella beats ready. Ready.
So there's a new SoundCloud. Well, there's a new scene going on. I won't necessarily just call them all SoundCloud, but there's a new scene. People, that popping on SoundCloud, underground scene, right? Mm-hmm. What do you think about it? Like,
I'm pumped.
You pumped for it?
Yeah. I love when it's like something underneath the mainstream and it's like making a noise. I think it's just the rebel in me. Mm-hmm. And I'm seeing it, and they're young, and it brings back memories.
Yeah. Have you worked with any of them? Like, have you worked with any of the new guys?
I linked up with Kashdami.
Oh, fire.
Yeah. I want to get back in with him. And no, just talk to some of them, really, like, kind of keeping in touch and stuff, waiting on the right time
to work with them and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, when it's any time like the younger ones are like, it's really easy for me to work with, and then they're normally pumped when I hit them up.
Yeah.
Because it's
Isn't
like
that crazy.
Yeah, they were listening to our time. Mm-hmm. So
they pull up to the studio, they're like, yo, Bighead, oh my God, I love everything you did with so-and-so. And that shit crazy. Like, you're an OG now, bro. Like,
yeah, I'm low-key OG.
Fucking crazy. You're a young OG.
Yeah.
You ain't old as hell.
It's weird. Sometimes it's like, I was known for the beats, but I was also known for I feel like my, I don't know, personality. Maybe it was my personality.
You were one of the, you were a producer, like, that had, like, you are marketable. Like, you had your, like, which a lot of producers are trying to get to. Like, yo, you liked ratchets, you partied, like, you did your, whatever is good or bad, but, like.
I still like ratchets. I'm telling you, I'm the same dude.
I know.
I even party sober.
You do?
I'll pull up. Yeah, bro. I have fun. Dang, bro, you can have fun. Good. You can have fun and be sober. 100%.
Yeah. You don't gotta go and drink.
Bro, it's 100% proof. You do not need no alcohol, nothing to talk to a woman.
No.
Or be with the boys.
100%.
I used to think you had to. Nah, yeah, bro, that's just a lie, bro.
Nah, 100%, man. I've went out sober a bunch of times, like. But it don't last long with me though. I would get fucked up. They go like, remember the scene in Old School when he's
bro, I don't watch movies.
What?
But my dad, like we
Watch movies, bro. Please.
But I look at the movie and I go, I know it's a movie. It's fake.
You like live sports then?
I like documentaries. I like murder shows, bro. I'm fucking sick. Like that shit is so tight, bro.
I can't watch murder.
The weird obsession of like the killer, like that he has of killing people. And that obsession, I'm like, bro, I get it. The darkness, I don't know. It's attractive just watching those shows.
I can't watch murder shit or scary shit, bro. I like to sleep. I sleep good. I nap.
I sleep fine.
I can't sleep.
I know the world's dark, bro. We come out of the womb and that's have you seen that? You never had a baby. Bro, that is a crazy process, bro. The world is dark from your first breath. It's crazy. It's like, you come out screaming. The world is dark.
Fuck, man.
And you just gotta find your way through it.
That's grim. My one homie uses the analogy that we're all just running in a jungle with a machete, just trying to like get through it.
Like
that's
cutting down branches and shit.
Just cutting down.
For real, man.
That's it. That's life. He's tripping for that. But fuck, man. Well, you, Thug, Booke. Booke. You, Thug, Booke, and the band. What's the name of the band again?
3 Days Grace.
3 Days Grace.
Can't believe you don't know who 3 Days Grace is. They sing that song. They're like, hey, everything. You never heard that?
No.
Okay.
I ain't gonna cap.
You weren't listening to rock. See, I
listen to some rock.
I grew up like going to like with the rock radio on when I was with my dad, and then like pop radio with my mom, like rap radio. But anyways, yeah, I got the song with 3 Days Grace, Booke and Young Thug. It's like a rock song. It's just the randomest collab ever.
It's hard. It's doing its thing right now.
Yeah, and it's like it's cool because I sampled them on Witchblades, and then they hit me up.
Okay, that's how it came about.
Yeah, and then we were just me and the band, like we were just making, because like the drummer produces, so we were just making crazy weird rock beats and like we were just having fun.
Yeah,
and then we were like, oh, we should just make a song with the whole band. And so what I did is like I had Monzo play the guitar, and then I programmed like real sounding drums with like addictive drums or something, probably like. And just tweaked them around with MIDI and just kept moving it and made like a real sounding drum pattern. And then I sent it over to them, and then they all replayed it all. Oh, because it was when like COVID hit, so we couldn't see each other in person. So we were just sending back and forth ideas. But it's different when you're producing a rock record. It's tight. It's like it's not as hands on. It's more of like listening and changing the vibe.
Your ideas, it's because they're actually like doing it, so you just have to direct. It's more of like a direct.
Yeah, I always wanted to try that. Even more, I wish I went more into depth. I wish I could do it in person more.
What, like
just direct it, like played it, like
do this. Well, you never had session players and shit like that, or?
Yeah, I've had them. Usually when it's a session player though, it's just a messy session. they just shred so good. They're just so good that they overplay. Oh, really? Most of the time. Damn. Or it's like, it's like I'm in a candy shop and I want them to play everything. Like, hold on, let's make something like this now. And I can't even finish like the last 4 beats.
Oh, because you get it's a distraction thing. So I feel that. Well, you was talking about I forgot the program you used to like make the drums for them to send to them, and they
addictive drums.
Addictive drum. What is that?
It's like a it just has like real live sounding drums and like.
It's a kit or
it's not a kit. It has kits in it, but it's a VST.
Okay. And what's your favorite VST right now?
Analog Lab, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, or Contact.
Contact be busting, but it be, bro, when you pull that shit up.
Nah, bro, my computer's busting, bro. I could open like 15, 16 of them. Probably 20. I could probably open 100.
What kind of computer you got?
MSI.
Damn, I got a Razer. Yeah, I got Razer. No, I know. It makes the fucking jet noise every like 30 minutes.
No, I don't know why. Mine's crazy.
It's a new MSI, like 20 something.
Well, this dude that's off camera, he sold me it, but yeah, it's busting.
Fuck, I need a new computer too. I'm thinking about getting a MacBook because I'm about to like start DJing and shit. So
yeah, bro, DJing is really easy. I'm like the sloppiest DJ though.
I know what you.
I would never want to be a club DJ. It's perfect. Like I like to doing the more performance thing. But bro, it's so stressful DJing. Like if I like say I know I'm probably have to DJ for someone that have like who knows what could happen in the future.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna have to, or even I might have to DJ my own show.
Yeah.
It's a small little venue. Man, I don't know what's gonna happen now that we're all opening up. But it's just the thought of it right now is killing me. I'm gonna have to download more music because I haven't DJed in so long that I don't even have my DJ computer. I would have to buy a new one.
Damn.
I had to download Serato.
Do you see yourself going back out on tour and everything?
I can see it happening. I'm just dreading the fact of downloading music and then like just having to even practice again. Because it's something you have to practice.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I feel like I know not.
You'll get good at it.
Yeah,
you get good at everything.
I love you.
You know?
I like you.
Yeah. We fucking, it's easy to get good at anything.
Yeah.
Just get obsessed with it.
It's how it is.
Just obsess over it for a little bit. Fucking do it every moment of the day. Like a goof, weird,
before
crazy
you know
person.
it, like that, them hours is, you put some hours in for a year or like 2 years.
Year past by, you're good at anything.
Oh, fuck. That's what I wish I knew as a kid, bro. I wish I could tell myself as a kid, like, yo, that shit ain't that hard, bro. Go do it. Stop.
See, nowadays though, I feel like everything's hard, and my brain just goes, nah, don't try nothing new.
But when you were a kid,
because I have some things I want to try soon that I'm gonna do. I have some new ventures I want to do.
Well, you got
other than music.
You have new ventures. You got Bighead Music Group.
Yeah, I got the label.
You got the label. You about to sign producers. What are you looking for with producers and everything?
Like in them?
Yeah, like what are you looking for? Like what is gonna stand out for you if like a kid wants to sign you?
I feel like simplicity, or like if it's a loop guy, if I could just hear someone on the loops, like I don't know, it's like it's just I don't. You know what's weird is I can't explain the music, but I could feel it. It's something I only feel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just variety of being versatile.
Yeah.
And then obsession. I look for the obsession in people.
Mm-hmm.
That feeling.
Lonzo be going crazy, man.
Lonzo's like a robot.
Yeah, Lonzo be doing everything.
I can't believe, like, sometimes the things, like, sometimes we'll have a session here. We have two people in two different studio in this. We'll have one studio and the other studio here, and like he'll have to run from there because maybe that engineer's having a problem. But then me and him making beats in this room, and then we're having the artist about to hop on this beat. So he's engineering, but then I'm like, bro, what would we do without Lonzo?
I know, crazy. He's gonna be a monster. He's gonna be a real problem in a couple of years.
And he plays guitar.
Yeah, like when you just keep sharpening those tools, it's just bound to explode one day.
But I keep telling Lonzo, bro, you gotta have. I have these pep talks. I feel like I'm a coach or something. Mm-hmm. You have to be obsessed, bro. Like I ask crazy questions, bro. Like I'm not even gonna repeat them, but like you have to want it so bad. You'll slap an old lady if you want it that bad, bro. I was like, bro, when I was starting, I would literally cut my finger off. I would go spend 6 months in jail just to have a hit record. Like, bro, I wanted that. That's how I wish I like that. That's the best feeling is being obsessed with something. Mm-hmm. And you wake up every day and that's all you're thinking about.
Yeah, your brain. As soon as your brain opens, damn. But yeah, you got some fucking hits, man. Bunch of hits.
I want more now.
Yeah,
that obsession's coming back. It's really weird. It's very slowly. Like I got sober. And then I was like, at first I'm like, how the fuck do I live in life? Mm-hmm. I was like, I felt like a newborn, but now it's like I'm back in the world. Mm-hmm. Cutting on year 2, and then like that
a little bit more clarity, like
and that feeling of like I want to fucking shit on something soon. Yeah, I want to go crazy. And it's coming back really slow. It's like. It creeps up, and I know it's gonna get more. It's like a thing it's a steady growing thing.
Yeah. Well, what are you Are you gonna sign like any artists or anything like that? Do you plan on doing that?
I mean, I already signed one.
Who's that?
His name is Tupac Shaquille O'Neal. It's his real name.
Tupac Shaquille.
But no, I have a few. I have a few already.
I've heard a lot of names in my life.
Bro, that's the man's government name. How you gonna run from it? Bro, it's a funny story.
What?
Yes.
His mom's name or pop's name is Tupac Shaquille O'Neal?
Yes, bro. When I heard that name, I was like, that's not your real name. There's no way. And he showed me. I was like, and then I liked his music. I'm like, I might just run with it.
You should run with that.
Yeah.
Because that's a conversation starter right
there. Right.
I like that. Insert Hakeem, I like that. I know Sam edits all the interviews and shit, and all he hears is I like that.
Bro, just when I heard my tag, someone made my tag my homie G Nils made my tag for the first time. I'm listening to him, and then Bighead, it sounded so annoying. I was like, and then Bighead, the name Bighead is stupid if you think about it.
But it's got drilled in niggas' head in the SoundCloud, everything.
Right, yeah, you gotta. Sometimes the most outlandish things is gonna work.
Yeah, that's actually more of a factor now than anything these days.
Think of the things like that Thug was doing at first.
Yeah, he had an AK-47 under a dress.
Bro, yeah, and it worked.
Oh God, don't play with.
Bro, I feel like this whole game is all about how much attention can you grab.
Marketing, bro. Like people were hating on Coi Leray's freestyle, but they spent the whole day talking about her.
Whole day talking about Coi Leray.
I'm sitting there like, so y'all hated it so much. Y'all all talking like y'all doing what she wanted.
I never even thought about
it.
That.
Worked out for her. Like, no, I be looking at shit, bro. I be peeping shit. I be seeing shit. I be like,
it worked out for 100%.
I'm like, so now
it's just making her more of a superstar.
Bro, it's just making more people talk about her. It's just inflating her fame. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, and she got hits after hits. She's one of the most streamed artists. Like, yeah, granted, her music's not for everybody or whatever, like, but it's like, bro, she got
the women are gonna like it, bro. That's my new thing, bro. I was in the studio, I was like, would you play this for a bunch of girls?
Yeah, no, the answer yes or girls know the truth, man.
The girls listen, the men are gonna follow and listen too.
Oh God, most of the time, the world is about, like you said, women, but you would say ratchets, but I say women.
Not like women. I mean, I just think they're all women. The ratchets are women too. I respect women, and I want them to chase every desire they have without being judged, bro. That's what these these men judge way too much. Like, she's a hoe for this. She's not a hoe for none of that. If that's the case, I'm a hoe.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm worse than her.
Like, bro, like let her live, bro. I don't even
believe in monogamy. Is that the way to say monogamy?
Monogamy, yeah.
I don't believe in that, bro.
You think you can get married? Never.
Bro, if I get married, bro, it's gonna be a weird marriage. I'm like real freaky, weird. We're gonna weird freakiness, bro. Weird sex parties, all types of weird shit.
Sex parties?
Probably it's not gonna be a regular normal marriage.
Fuck, bro. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean sex parties? Like orgies with some bitches, or like sex parties? Sex
parties, bro. Everybody being hoes, bro.
Yeah, I don't know,
bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I'm saying, I don't believe that people can be faithful, and that's okay. I think it's okay. You can still love the person. Like, you guys could talk. Oh, I fucked up and fucked so and so.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I can see myself with like five wives, about 5. That'd be 5. I'm gonna get rich.
5 wives?
Yeah, I'm gonna get rich.
I don't want that many wives.
Why not? I love Bob Marley had a bunch of bitches. He had a bunch of wives and shit. They all had kids. He had like 5 of them. That's what I see myself.
No, you know what I see myself? Actually, I see myself growing one day and being like, actually, you know what? A girl can be faithful, and I can be faithful. And I see myself growing up one day and being like, resisting the urges that my brain has.
Nah, why you putting yourself in that type of torment though, man?
But no, I'm saying I see myself one day doing that. I could see myself one day doing all the things I said I wouldn't do.
Okay.
Because I always, I'll say something and I'll swear by it too. I'll be like, this is gonna happen. I'll doubt myself or I won't. And like, bro, I'm always proven wrong, bro. I think I know everything and I don't know shit.
That's life, man. That's literally life right there.
Oh, we don't know nothing, bro.
We don't know nothing. We're like little specks of ants and everything, bro.
We're so small.
We're so small. We're literally like
trying to be big as hell all the time.
Bro. Shit crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But damn. All right. Well, we usually do this and everything to close it out. What is your message for our generation, Bighead?
Oh, that's gonna be hard, bro. Message. Man, just not even on no corny stuff. Just be like, so there's like, don't just do exactly what you want to like. Don't do it for Instagram or nothing.
Don't do it for the clout
or for anything. Just do it because you believe it. Like, just believe in something. Like, I don't know. just believe in something, bro.
Gotta believe. Like Frank
And
Ocean said.
get obsessed with something and work really hard at it. Don't go back and say, I wish I worked harder.
You good. No, you good. All right. Bighead has officially broken the lights.
It's time to smoke a cigarette now.
Yep. All right, my brother. Thank you for having me.
All right.
Thank you for having me. What did I just say? Thank you. Keep that in there.